But no, listen, let me finish this thought and then I'll come back to that deal. Everybody wants to get it as cheaply as they can. Don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm not going to fight that. Why would I fight that?
Okay, well, I guess maybe then more of the frustration is a lack of desire for what I would call quality. But
Not so.
talk that, though.
Yeah, but it's not even true. It's still you're arguing against yourself in the most negative of ways. Listen, I just talked to Claire about whether or not she was going to buy a Mercedes, and when the conversation started, it was out of the question. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of the conversation, was a Mercedes in the consideration?
Yeah, actually, you did a good job. You should be.
Oh, I told you I could sell Mercedes cars. But no, listen. Watch what I did there. I did not change the amount of money she thought she was going to spend necessarily. All I did was demonstrate to her why this should be considered as one of the things you could include within that price. So the simple truth is, it's not about the money. Everybody needs to write that down. I mean, you need to write that on the inside of your forehead so your brain sees it every day when you get up out of bed. Nathan, we got to figure out how to get this thing so you can get a scrolling banner on the inside of your glasses. It's a heads-up display, right? Yeah. And it just scrolls across your eyes on this heads-up banner on the inside of your glasses that says it's not about the money.
Well, but in terms of the thing with Claire, it's like if you were still trying to sell her on a new Mercedes that she's going to drop 52 and you're trying to sell it on value, I don't think you'll ever convince her of that.
I'm not going to try to.
But then,
But stop.
You sold it.
But you disqualify her, don't
No,
you?
well, I do disqualify her on the front end of that, right? But wait a minute. Let me take that half a step further because I actually reacted too quickly to that. I think you're wrong. And let me tell you how I think you're wrong. If I sell her the used Mercedes and she drives that used Mercedes for 3 years and her income goes up and she loves that Mercedes and she brings it back to me and says, I love my Mercedes, I'm at that 150,000 mile mark, I really want to get into something that's a little newer, guess what?
I mean,
I've got her, now, so let me transfer that to videography, okay? If I understand the value proposition and on the front end I sell them what benefits they need, okay? I sell them what they actually need in terms of benefit. And let's say my first project for them bills out at, let's just say it bills out at $180 an hour, okay? But I only do 20 hours. And what I give them is half of what I, as an industry expert, would have given them if they had an unlimited budget, right? But it matches up to their value proposition. Have I now established a relationship with them that will allow me to sell them the bigger project next time?
You're in a better position to pitch it next time because now you're from a position of trust versus a position of we don't know who you are.
That's sort of a begrudging yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to say yes, but I don't really want to give it to you. You know, I get that. Nathan, I'm with you, right? But all I've done differently is instead of trying to tell them, look, you know, unless I can do the whole thing, I don't want to do any of it. I've said to them, let me understand what it is you really need right now. Right? So, can I get very direct?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not trying to get personal. I'm just very direct. In your homework assignment that I assigned you, right? One of the things you noted was the question of should we even be talking to the YouTube crowd because the quality's not there, they don't even want it, right? Absolutely correct. I mean, to that degree. To the fact that, but is there a market in the YouTube crowd that you can touch that opens the doorway to a more highly qualified marketplace?